Shall we take an ox cart? Nation lies along its route. We could shorten our journey by making a stopover. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
On another note, I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Powerful magic can turn the tide of even the most dire of battles. Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Goblins, Master! You have my protection. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. Would that such tranquility could last.
Right you are. This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Focus your strength, Arisen! The enemy retreats. 'Tis the mark of a champion to protect his weapon. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
But there, methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Can it be we have no sword wielders in our party?
I mislike our odds in a melee.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. Go again.
We fight. To arms!
I am well aware of
Well done. I shan't let them fight.
Yet enough to shame you.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? This ox cart has been destroyed.
Wrought by the hands of brigands, or the claws of monsters.
We all proceed with caution. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
Should be. What? They've lost your nerve, have you?
You have my protection.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Politics this morning.
You're going to regret that.
This calls for purity. Hearties, be on your guard.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like. I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a... How are we to get through this door?
My head falls and I shan't resist.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth. capital of Vermont. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship. I see. So you are to meet with Captain Brandt. I shan't impede you then. Come with me.
I was informed of your coming would be a risk.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to... I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her game. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we... This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
To each their own.
Fine wares
Tales come from travelers at the inn.
Where was I headed?
I'm not sure what's best.
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Let's take it easy today. Where to now?
Just as it should be. Been a while since I heard a
At your leisure. Or to head home, or I get an ear.
As I informed you, should Disa denounce your Majesty. Yet if we are to prove you right, it was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, the central players in the court, or none, would be able to only select members. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to the citizenry. What say you? I thank you, your The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village. Finally,
There is no shortage of beasts.
there is much we ought to tend to. You will need to I have attempted to do what that I could undertake. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen of all those who serve, I refer to Wald many a time, and many a time. Our laws think thus. As the staunchest supporter of the law, known to the palace, what say you? I prepared a means for you to end this mission. Demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious should you be discovered.
Pray, follow me.
Well met, sir.
Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
Even the best of us has its limits, I suppose.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We have arrived. If that is your destination, we...
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
I'm sure I can handle this. I've looked all done by dust.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as red.
I'll take it. Is autumn miss here? Would have been better off a baker.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
On this like this, something doesn't
Much is said of the... Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? I am Sven, the son of Queen Mother has been acting rather strangely of late. I thought to investigate the matter while I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what else would have summoned you here. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is... Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen...
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into... I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
So tight. I kit just about anywhere. I cannot permit you to enter the masquerade hall in your current raiment. 'Tis ill-suited to the occasion.
Here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. And no need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own two eyes. Pray, sir, teach me to... I'm after an instructor, see? But the ones in this city, if I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. And this Bear, I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined to trust your judgment. Many thanks, sir.
I'll go and open the chest.
I'm not sure what's best.
There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? Was there aught this scrap? This alone can prove little. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by... You have done well, Your Majesty.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here. Queen Regent Deeza appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
All I've got left are my aches and pains.
'Tis our duty.
We shall remain here.
Our soldiers need better training.
So, you've come. Captain Brandt bade me allow you.
So tired. I kick just about anywhere. I'd hasten home.
Hold
It's
fast!
not my duty.
You have the strength to prevail.
There lurks fear.
I'll sleep as a log tonight.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. Follow me, if you would.
sort of import whatever happens here, anyhow.
Still waiting on that report.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Quality soldier can have loyalty.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Boy, that's not on. Leave off. What's your problem? Leave off.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh, the ruler. I must applaud the audacity of spinning such a falsehood. Though the possibility certainly stands that the man currently residing in the palace is but a pretender. Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen. And what befell him, you... Ha! Crusoe was discovered. Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing and I need not turn my ear. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes, tell me. I suspected as much. One moment. Here. You may take it. Not to mention. Well, I suspected as much. Then. Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? I suspected as much. Then we are done here.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. If I sleep on my woes.
Let me get that.
Grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Here's my juice.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good. Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
For the poor, pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
If I sleep on my
Bird stands on end.
Now here's a welcome.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Alms for the poor.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
My head hurts just thinking about what to do. I've no mother or father to... I wanted to get them a present to say... The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch for true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were...
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures. Forgive me, but I'm afraid, you see, we cannot simply purchase more, so regrettably I cannot. Let me see. What else can I tell you? Our guild. Have you found any of the items we... discussed perchance. Methinks Roderick will be able to... He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We shall have to scour, high and low.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost, you know where to find me.
Very well. I shall return.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. Solution will use me, but
I'm in fine fettle today.
I sense eyes upon us.
I keep my prices as fair as I can afford.
Welcome. If you want to support. So before you check the price. Remember. Misers die early deaths.
Hope to see you again.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
Why, you there? Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said... Oh. Were you not listening? The tavern, tonight. The usual place. Now you know you can leave me in peace. I don't have...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest. Though the sun...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. I sense eyes upon us.
Wolves, master! Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Battle is best avoided here. Stronger than I anticipated.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. I've a wellspring of strength that shall never run dry.
I'm unsure how best.
I'll not stand for this.
That's it!
Cannot help but be wary. This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road. Though carts travel...
If you don't mind, sir.
You'll have to excuse me.
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
This is... I trust all's well, sir.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Well met, sir.
Big bones can't keep up. Places such as this nourish the spirit.
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
I'm no cook, am I? Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
What's to be done about this?
A crowd that size, not a single heavy purse. This isn't much to go on.
All set, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Suppose you...
I'm not sure what's best.
Greetings, Your Majesty. You will want to hear that 'tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As I bear word from a minister who happened from the pains he took to that alone is reason to the Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chamber. He bids you to use this opportunity to... I shall ensure that the door...
This task...
There is much we ought to tend to. The citizenry. As for your destinations, the first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to colony. Finally, there is a... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent for some time now, it seems she has been What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the I am glad to hear it.
What am I to do?
'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. might find a use for it. I will protect you. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell over me.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Pray, allow me to open yon chest. We cannot break it from this side.
I understand. We could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
I've a few scrapes and grazes, but nothing of consequence.
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the original judgment. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. You have my protection.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Tis not long till daybreak, Master.
The sun will always rise again. It is a comforting thought. Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
is worth considering, if we've the time.
Frey, follow me. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
Right you are.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected. I'll save you.
All creatures who know death cling to life.
Want me to pursue and eliminate the stragglers?
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. We've found a hidden path. This sort of discovery really lifts the spirits.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Indeed, you are correct.
Now that was a satisfying bit of inspiration. Though I should hope we need not always be so thorough.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Nice armor you got. It'd look better on me. This are generally used as a material.
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance?
There, Master! Dorian!
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
This place offers a view of the sea. I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. We could add a warrior to our ranks. What say you, Master?
Power surges within me.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
It is important we stock up when we can. After all, we're not like to stumble across what we need so far afield. We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired.
Look there! I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Now here's a surprise.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
You're safe! Do try not to get away! Well fought, Elizabeth.
We can afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Who are you supposed to be?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Fine place to harvest some ingredients. I'll carefully conserve my strength.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why. Each to their own.
You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I thank you for coming to our aid. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it. These roads have grown. There's even been tell.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! I shan't allow any further harm. Seems we have raised our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? It's pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
You have my support.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seems rather on edge.
You'd best go. There's no business to be had here, that's for...
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Is that what I think it is? Aye, I reckon so.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
To the chest. I shall take a look inside.
I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Arthur. At least no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like.
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned. How'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the... If you're curious...
No seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've...
You're gathering grimoires, eh? I happen to be in possession of the... If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic aegis for it, that is. What say you? Oh dear. Still haven't found it.
Well met, sir.
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I'm not interested. Don't bring trouble to my door.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Greeting. I trust you are enjoying. If you have any questions, ask away. I should, if aught about our, for 'tis here that thieves to begin with. Of course, you are, which is to say, is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say. I've lived in this village many a year. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious? What naturally are. You're the second arisen to come to Ver. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say and don't misunderstand. Those who deal in information must ne'er... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care.
once, Master.
I'm not.
Can't say I've any tidings to share. A common reward. Frustratingly so. There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? Let me get that.
Whatever it is,
How goes it? Have you found Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis, perchance? Oh dear. Still haven't found it.
power surges within me.
You best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
Here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. far to the distance. We are alone with the find our bearings. You have my support. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Onward. Our work is not yet done. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover. Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Near enough of wastrels and coos.
Arrows would be a glad find. If any among our numbers wielded a bow.
You never know. We might find a use for them.
Should have quit while I have the chance.
Harpies, Master! You have my protection. My magic's launched an immense boon. Everything has been put to A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. There should be signs I'm missing.
Such a magnificent tapestry.
There's no spice as savory as eating outdoors.
I quite agree. Fare such as this makes our travails seem like trifles.
How to explain it? I feel a sense of clarity today, as if I've awoken from a long dream. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
I will protect you. Onward. I went to what you've done. Shall I leave you to the location? Trevo might. Stone's broken. Seems we have been ready to go. I cannot use their range to our advantage. Understood.
Dare I say it?
We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
I couldn't vent. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. It's pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Stay watchful. There's no telling what...
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
He's asking for a drubbing.
There must be some way to make it over there. But how to go about it? If we had a harpy snare smoke beacon, we could summon a harpy here. Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
'Tis well to have comrades one can trust.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. Goblins, Master! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Let my magic confuse your destiny.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
That's quite an ask. Ale.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
How dare you!
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
How can I get more customers to shop here?
I mean, wine can...
Life can be tiring.
Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's all... Now listen, 'tis...
You came to see me? Nice to see you again.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
We're still in the fight. It's over.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
I'll sell that thing myself. There you are.
yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination.
Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village.
Forgive me. I'd best go.
but I shan't forget this. We're saved. Over here, if you please. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We
Might I be of assistance? Allow me.
by your leave. Mind its claws and talons! One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Let us press on with our next objective. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. I don't like the look of this.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
have an early supper.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned them.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
Might I be of assistance?
I shall not fail you.
The beast excels at attacking from the sky. Follow its movements carefully, lest it catch you unawares.
One can see far to the distance from him.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our passes.
I quite agree. This should be of use.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
met, sir. How much have you, sir?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking for.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Always a pleasure. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
Shall we get some rest then?
I return safe and sound, and I dare say, wiser for my travels. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.